shiver of fear, and Zorro suddenly appears. Titans who steal from the poor tremble at his name. Zorro is watching them, they can't escape from him. Zorro will bring them to shame. Out in old California, so the story is told. Diego finds his destiny shining brighter than gold. The whisper of his name stirs hope in the hearts of the poor. Zorro will fight for them all, the night for them. Zorro will always endure.
Ay, what a terrible wreck. This ship never stood a chance in such a powerful storm. What kind of writing is that?
Who knows? Quickly, Garcia, search the wreckage for valuables.
See, my Capitan. But what about survivors?
Ah! You must get to the valuables before they do.
Capitan Montesero, you'd better take a look at this.
Garcia, take that amulet off her.
Yeah, it burned my fingers.
Don't be ridiculous. It isn't burning her neck. Oh, a most interesting piece of jewelry. Garcia, transport her back to the garrison.
But what about Zorro? Aren't we hunting for him?
Never mind Zorro. I have a little surprise ready for the next time he strikes the town.
See how wrong we can be, Toronado? I never realized the Capitan was such a humanitarian.
May I introduce myself? I am Capitan Montesero, your rescuer.
Tomoragato. I am the Lady Akiko. That is how we say thank you in Japan.
But how is it you speak our language?
2 centuries ago, missionaries from Spain came to our land. They taught my great-great-grandfather, and he passed the knowledge down to my family.
Did he also pass down to you that beautiful amulet?
This jade amulet dates back to my most ancient ancestors.
I must warn you, Los Angeles is plagued by an infamous outlaw, Zorro. Your jewelry should be locked up in my safe.
Oh, thank you, Montesero-san, but I cannot give anyone my amulet. Its magic is too powerful.
That is precisely why I will have it one way or the other. Sergeant Garcia, take her prisoner.
And will you go quietly, señorita?
No!
Then we must use force. Compadres?
Then so must I.
Seize her, you imbeciles! Quick, bind her hands. Get her! Now!
It will do you no good. No one can remove the amulet but the person who wears it.
You will give me that amulet, or you will stay here until you rot.
Someone will come after me. Someone who will make you wish you had never set eyes on me.
Where did she come from? And why did she risk her life to sail in such a storm?
Where is Lady Akiko?
Senor, in California, it is very bad manners to threaten a stranger with beheading.
Where is Akiko?
Take it easy, amigo. The soldiers took her away.
No! Tell me where!
First, tell me what you want with the lady. I've got to have a talk with my sword maker. I have a motto, amigo. He who fights and flies away lives to fight another day.
Come back, coward!
You certainly get around.
One more chance. Where is Akiko?
You leave me no choice. Zorro will be right back. We now return to Zorro.
Akiko! Akiko!
A little lower, Tornado. Well done, Tornado. Remind me to put extra carrots in your feed bag. It's no good. I couldn't get a scrap of information.
Let me try. We women are better at getting this kind of information.
Senorita Isabella, I cannot tell you a thing.
Oh, Sergeant, I wouldn't dream of tempting you away from your duty, even with this tray of delectables I baked up. After all, who cares if you have a foreign woman here?
I did not say we had a foreign woman here.
No, of course you didn't. Oh, why, even if you did, where could you possibly keep her?
In a room upstairs. If we had a woman, which we do not. I wonder if I might be permitted. No, please.
This woman who isn't here, if she were here, what would her name be?
Lady Akiko?
That's right.
And you say she has a magic amulet.
Which is why Montesero is keeping her prisoner. 6 men guard her at all times. The meanest one is Sanchez. He's in a bad mood. He has a sore toe.
Imagine what you could have learned if you'd made Garcia a whole meal.
A Japanese noblewoman held prisoner by Montesero? Why?
It's just a rumor I heard.
Strange. Very few have been allowed to leave Japan for centuries. Long ago, they expelled most foreigners and sealed their borders. For a Japanese woman to brave the voyage to California, she would have to be in terrible danger.
Danger? But from what?
Who knows? Japanese culture is quite different than ours. My son, we should not jump to any conclusions about them.
Except that one of them is definitely a menace with a sword. Thank you, Bernardo. But his blade cuts through our hardest steel. I need to disarm him. The alarm bell in the plaza. Hurry, Bernardo!
Remember the Capitan's plans to capture Zorro? This way.
Private Ruiz. Or should I say Corporal Ruiz?
Gracias, Capitan. Do we take him back to the garrison?
I don't want him anywhere near our other captive. Until he can be persuaded to talk.
You have a Kiko?
Good. He understands. Take him to the stockade in the hills.
Sergeant, Capitan Montesero orders us to take the prisoner to the stockade.
No, but it's dinner time. I have not eaten since lunch.
Yeah. Well, there's one problem out of the way.
Supply wagon.
Shh, I'm here to help you.
Who are you?
They call me Zorro.
Forget it. The prisoner's just talking in her sleep.
No, she's not. Open the door. Break it down.
Hurry!
Zorro! Capture him! Finish him, Sanchez.
Sanchez, how's your... Oh!
Yeah! Oh!
Akiko, now's your chance. Hang on!
Fools! He's getting away! Close the gates! Get the gate! To your horses! And open those blasted gates!
I wish he'd make up his mind.
Oh, I hate this stockade. It's miles from the cantina, from the market, from the bakery. Oh, well. At least I am not guarding that witch woman at the garrison. It's impossible. He can't have gotten away.
As I told Montesero-san, no one can remove the amulet except its wearer.
With the power it gives you, why should you need to flee your homeland?
It was because of this amulet I had to flee. I was a lady of the Shogun's court, engaged to marry a samurai warrior named Toshiro. One day, an evil sorcerer named Shinji came to the palace. He carried a book of spells with which he could cast terrible curses. He wanted my amulet's power, but not even he could remove it from my neck. If I refused to give it to him, he said he would turn Toshiro into a beetle and crush him. I could not give Shinji the amulet. Combined with his book of spells, his magic powers would have been unstoppable. I had no choice but to flee Japan, and Toshiro followed to protect me. But a strange storm pursued us to your shores, and Toshiro was swept overboard.
Now I know who the unstoppable madman was who attacked me on the beach.
Shinji is here?
Don't worry. Montesero's soldiers captured him.
They cannot hold him, Zoro-san. No force on earth can.
No! He mustn't know you're here.
But he will destroy you.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve, senorita.
You! This time you will not escape! Yeah!
I'd rather match wits than steal, sorcerer.
Stop! What are you doing? That is Toshiro, my protector, my love.
I will cut him to ribbons.
No, Toshiro. Zoro-san helped me.
If that's Toshiro, where is the sorcerer?
So, this is where Akiko has fled. I will find her, and woe to anyone who helps her.
Zorro will be right back. We now return to Zorro.
Toshiro was trying to rescue me.
Father was right. I should not have jumped to conclusions about him.
A coward's weapon. You fight with dishonor.
If you used your brain more and your blade less.
Stop it, both of you! Shinji the Sorcerer is our true enemy. Even now, I sense he has picked up my trail.
Good evening, my Capitan. I trust your mission was a success?
It was a disaster. We lost the woman. We lost Zorro. Now, will you be good enough to explain your appearance?
Yeah. I regret to report we lost the other prisoner as well.
You bumbling fool!
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. How was I to know he was standing on the ceiling?
Standing on the ceiling? Am I surrounded by idiots?
Please, anybody home?
How the blazes did you get in here?
Excuse, please. I seek Lady Akiko. She is here, yes?
She is here. No, now get out before I throw you out.
It is I who will do the throwing, you fool.
Huh?
Kaze no kami, kaze no kami.
A tornado! It's not possible!
Where is the Lady Akiko?
Out there with Zorro.
Surely this sorcerer can't find us out in the wilderness.
Yes, he can. He will sense where the amulet has been and follow my trail.
Then we must get to the harbor. I have a plan.
That cloud is following us.
It is Shinji! Ride! Ride for your lives!
We will get you passage on a packet boat to the Orient, and we'll get you safely away from here.
But what if Shinji sends another storm?
Then you must fling the amulet to the bottom of the sea, where he can never get it.
Zorro speaks as a coward. The amulet is Akiko's birthright. I will fight to the death to defend it.
Don't be a fool, Toshiro. The amulet is too dangerous.
I agree, Zorro-san. It is certainly dangerous not to give it to me. Give me the amulet, Akiko, or see your friends perish.
Don't give it to us!
Farewell, old companion.
Foolish woman! Did you think you could outwit me? The most powerful sorcerer on Earth! You two are still alive. Now I will have the pleasure of eliminating you with my own two claws. Now I have you.
His scales are like steel!
Now, feel my breath! Now you will pay, Sorcerer.
No one can remove the amulet except its wearer.
Now the amulet has another wearer.
What? No!
Fools! I'll destroy you all with a spell from my book.
You mean this? Lady Akiko!
No! This cannot be!
Disappearing was the only trick Shinji could ever remember without his book.
Scratch a bully, you find a coward.
And I called you a coward. I was wrong. You are the bravest of warriors, Zorro-san.
Won't the Shogun punish them for leaving their homeland?
When he sees that book of spells in ashes, he'll probably give them a medal.
Just how did they get the book away from the sorcerer anyway?
Well, you've heard that Zorro is nothing more than a common thief.
And?
Let's just say that Zorro is a very uncommon thief.
Huh, you think highly of yourself.
By the way, your locket.
Why, you sneak!
And your bracelet. Oh, and your comb. Your brooch. Your hat. Zorro will be right back. We now return to Zorro.
The action and fun continues with War Planets coming up next on Kids WB20.